Randomizer.
Hello, all. Welcome. This is week one matchups of the 2026 Winter League. We have the Group 5 race for you this evening. Welcome, welcome. Running today, we've got Big Slamu, former tournament champion. We have myself, ic10as. This is a little bit of an interesting situation. I did run this race last night. This is a vodcast, so kind of a rebroadcast of a race we all ran last night. I'll do my best to remain spoiler free, but I am participating in this race in the upper right there. Also running, we have Kigalas and Quinn Patrick. Quinn Patrick's a regular appearance, makes regular appearances in the finals for these tournaments as well. So lots of quality runners here for us today. This is the week one Winter League flag set. So some of the big flags going on here is permanent repel. What else? Repel is going to be always on. Sometimes we run into interesting situations if there's a early Erdrick's armor find that kind of repels a lot of the enemies, a lot of the early game enemies away. So that always makes things a little interesting. What else do we have? Repel is off in caves. We have no, so if we do get Erdrick's armor, if there's a cave nearby, you can duck in there and maybe find something to kill. What else do we have? We have no magic keys required, and we have open Charlock. So we will not be finding any silver harps. We will not have any use for the trade-in caves today. We will not find Erdrick's token or the stones. Those will all be replaced with, I believe it's gold chests that they're replaced with. So yeah, that's the flag set, and should be kicking off any second here. While we're waiting to kick off, I do want to give a shout out to our restreamer, Absolute Eric. And then also want to give a shout out to Xylanor and Cerno, who are doing the tracking for tonight's race. And we are off. We have our opening items are going to be a death necklace, a torch, and some gold. We're starting out with 6 strength, which is a modest amount. And I don't believe we start out with any spells. So we are in a seed with no magic keys required, so we can do an immediate check of the treasury. We have wings. We have a Star Wyvern. We have a treasure guard. So something valuable in the Star Wyvern is going to take, looks like, is it going to take out all 4 of our runners? It's taken out 3 of them anyway. Looks like IC did a little grind there on some herbs maybe, and then the Star Wyvern gets him eventually too. They did pick up some fairy waters and some wings there, so they can get some easy early kills there. Those fairy waters and torches, of course, can be thrown at enemies in the randomizer for some virtually guaranteed damage. And then we have our first sighting of the overworld here on Kigalas' screen. And he runs into a scorpion. See, Kigalas there is running the Winter League. He's walking around. The water has been frozen over with ice. He's using the Winter League skin. The rest of our runners are on the normal. IC has opted to throw a fairy water at Drakima. Did not work out for him. Looks like Quinn's going to get a kill here on a Scorpion. Maybe our first runner to get off of the level 1 Schneid. 27 power. Those are big numbers. 17 hit points, 17 magic points. Huge level up there. Takes him all the way to level 3. Kigalas does not want to take on a Druin. Runs from a Scorpion as well. IC battling with a Poltergeist. And he gets that down. So he will likely go to level 3 as well now and see that big power and hit point boost. Does get the Hurt spell, comes along at level 2 as well. We have a Metal Slime here on Slamu's screen. That's an interesting find this early in the game. And he runs away. I see got another kill on another Poltergeist there. Poltergeists are the worst. But I see seems to be, and then he finds another one. He's going to try a Hurt spell on it. This is interesting referring to myself in the third person. I hope everyone's getting an enjoyment out of that. I do not recall a lot of the details of this race. Kind of when I'm running these things, they kind of exit my... I do remember some of the basics here, but... I do not recall a lot of the ins and outs. They kind of evaporate within an hour or two after the seed ends for me. Drakima on Slamu's screen. He throws a fairy water at it and then tries to finish it off with a physical attack, and he misses and gets sent back home. Quinn Patrick has used his Strength and Hurt spell to advance to level 5, is now going to go check out the Tantigo basement. Whoa, he walked out. Maybe he did that on purpose. I don't believe we've seen the basement yet. IC has decided to take on a Wyvern. Wyvern with Hurt spell. He may have a shot here. I do believe I'd get this one down here, yeah. Luckily the Wyvern had the Hurt spell. It's a big 64 experience right there. And the spell of Outside comes along. IC has also found the grave. He has reached the first 3 chests of grave. We have gold, gold, and gold. All the way up and down. I'm going to do a mini gold grind here. We haven't found any towns to be able to spend any gold at. Actually, as I say that, there's Quinn who has just found Breckenary. I'm doing a preliminary gold grind here, assuming I will find a town eventually. Looks like Quinn picked up a broadsword. He bought a hand axe and then he bought a broadsword on top of it. He bought his hand axe and then immediately sold it back. There's a half plate available there. We do have random weapon prices on here, so you see that half plate is egregiously expensive at 5,000 gold. Probably not worth, but the broadsword was only 5. So as soon as the rest of our runners find Breckenary, they will be able to pick up a broadsword and they'll get that big strength boost. I should mention all the runners did pick up the death necklace in the opening throne room, so that may come into play later. The death necklace, of course, usually an item only used at the end game. It can be sold for cash in certain situations, but usually you'll want to hold that. You can sell it for 1,200, which sometimes will get you that broadsword that you need, but not today. Usually used in an end game item, it will give you 10 extra attack power in exchange for 25% of your max HP, which comes in handy a lot of times in Dragonlord fights. Poltergeist takes down Slamu. Oh, and we have Hurtmore there down on Quinn's screen. Is that a level 6 Hurtmore? So we have a lot of openings, 27 strength by level 3, and then we have Hurtmore now by level 6. Now he's going to immediately take on that Star Wyvern with Hurtmore. It should be relatively a done deal, and he gets it down, and underneath the Star Wyvern we have Erdrick's armor. So there we go. That is going to solve all of our armor concerns for the rest of the seed. And there, Slamoo has... So Slamoo made an interesting decision there. He got the Star Wyvern down with his Hurtmore, picked up the armor, decided he didn't want it, and did a hard reset. So he's leaving the armor in the treasury for now. That's it. That will allow him to continue to encounter lower level enemies, which will hopefully increase his... he'll be able to fight some enemies, get some experience faster. But Quinn made a different decision, so that'll be an interesting... we'll see how that decision plays out. IC here has found the Star Wyvern. He Hurtmore the Star Wyvern, the Star Wyvern still killed him. He's gonna... I'm sure he'll go right back and try again. All 4 of our runners now have the Hurtmore spell. Kigalas, interesting fight here. He's got a Armored Knight on the screen. The AK-47 sends him back home. 2 caves down there for Quinn Patrick. He has found Mountain. He decides to see what's in the other one first. Looks like IC did pick up his Erdrick's armor there. The second cave on Quinn's screen is Swamp North. So he's got the Hurt spell now. He's going to go check out the spike and see if there's a grindable enemy. With the Hurtmore spell, now he'll be looking to find maybe a green dragon or an axe knight there or something. Not a red, though. He's going to have a hard time with the red. He runs away, gets away first try. There we have Kigalas picking up his Erdrick's armor. So now all 4 runners have the armor. Actually, that's not correct. Remember, Slamoo had it, and then he put it back down on the ground and said, I'll come back for it later. Quinn Patrick got away from his red dragon on the spike tile and swamp, and immediately ran into a demon knight that sent him back home. Blue dragon on Kigalas' screen. That's going to be a tough kill at this point, but he does get a Hurtmore land. That's about a 50% chance to get that. The second Hurtmore to finish off the blue dragon does not land, though, and he'll be sent back home. So far, I believe our only runner to have found a town to get some, to get that broadsword is Quinn. There's IC there. He runs into a stoneman with the sleep spell. That should put the stone. That's the strat against the stoneman is to, when you're low level, to make sure you get away is to throw a sleep spell at him. But that stoneman wasn't very tired. Didn't want to go to sleep. Wanted to fight. Quinn Patrick takes out a gold man. He's got another gold man on his screen. He's going to use up a couple of Hurtmores there. Slamoo has found a nice zone here with Wyverns and Star Wyverns in it. That's Hurtmores do very well against both of those enemies. Guaranteed to take out Wyverns on the first hit, and I believe you're around 50% on a Star Wyvern. There's IC. IC has found this is our first coal sighting. He will check the armor here, and then we'll certainly go check the search spot 4 steps south of the bath. IC does find a broadsword in coal, and sees a couple of rather expensive shields. 6,000 for the small and 2,000 for the large. Did Slamoo get his broadsword there? I watched his... I didn't see him pick it up. He did look at the shop, though. looks like Kigalas found Mountain and did explore the full thing. I was watching other screens. I did not see what was in the chests. And Quinn has found Rim. This is a new town for us. He picks up a silver shield. So now Quinn is rocking, and he picks up a flame sword as well. So those gold men that he was hurt mooring has paid off for him. He has now upgraded his broadsword to a flame sword. And he is not afraid of repelling the map. Picking up the silver shield, putting it on top of Erdrick's armor. He is drastically increased his defenses compared to the rest of our runners, so he will be repelling many more of the enemies than the rest of the runners will be. I see he's still running into knights, so he has not pushed his defense out of there, out of the range of those yet. So he might be okay with that decision. Looks like Slamu did get his broadsword, so now we have two runners with a broadsword, and of course Quinn with this flame. And Kigalas has not been as fortunate to find a town yet. Kigalas here has found Swamp South. I believe that means we're on a single continent here, because I don't believe we saw both Swamp North and Swamp South on different runner screens. There we have an AK-47 kill on Quinn's screen there. Quinn started out with an experienced lead, but it looks like Slamu has eclipsed him a little bit there. Two runners at level 9, two runners at level 8. IC has found Breckenary. We'll fill up on herbs. We are lacking a heal spell at this point. Neither heal nor heal more has been learned yet, so herbs and of course Erdrick's armor healing one hit point per step is what our runners are going to rely on to replenish their HP for the most part. So here's Slamu in Mountain Cave. I missed the chest the first time. Looks like he's made it to the second. He's found gold. He's found a torch. He has found the dragon scale. We'll immediately don that. And then I believe, I do not believe there's anything interesting in Mountain Cave here. I think we saw the fifth mountain chest on Kigalas' screen either. I believe it was also gold. We have a Garingham sighting on Quinn's screen, and that's the first time we've seen that. He will fill up on herbs there, and then there are 3 chests, and of course a cave entrance in the back. So we'll be able to see what might be there. I don't believe we've seen either of the exchange caves, which of course are useless in this seed, since we have an open Charlock. We have found both swamps. We have found grave, and we have found mountain. So it might be. So Quinn goes right by the 3 chests there. Does not even bother to open them. He is looking for the sword. Has found Freebie Cave in the back of Garingham, and decides to not check that one either. So Quinn has resigned to. He only needs the sword now. There may be a fighter's ring which gives him 2. I'm trying to think what items he might be foregoing by skipping those chests. But he has resigned himself to the fact that Erdrick's sword is likely either on some coordinates or in Hawksness underneath the spike tile there. And then, of course, it could be underneath the bath in coal. Of course, Icy found coal earlier. What was, I do not recall what was on the search tile in coal, but it was not the sword. I do not see it on the tracker there. I want to say it was the flute, but I could be wrong. So our runners, all of them, are actively looking for, we are missing Hawksness and we are missing Cantlin, both of which hide valuable item spots. There's two, of course the spike tile in Hawksness will have a valuable item, could have the sword there, and then Cantlin will of course give us map coordinates. In a lot of cases, maybe it won't give us map coordinates, but in a lot of cases it does, and we may find the sword on those coordinates. There we have Kigalas finding his first town. He's found coal, and he has picked up a broadsword. He's picked up that cheap broadsword. IC has found mountain and is cleaning it out. Will not find anything interesting there. Here we have the coal search spot. It is the flute. Kigalas has that. Quinn seems to have found a nice little patch of desert to be running circles in. He's got Magiwyverns in that zone. He is grinding right now. Here is IC. He's found Swamp North. He's going to go check that spike tile. He's going to find that red dragon. Probably not try to fight it. See if he gets away here. And he does. Quinn and IC both rocking the Fire Mage from the Final Fantasy sprite. Looks like Slamu is running a Mario sprite. And I don't recognize that sprite on Kigalas' screen. That may be a Dragon Warrior 3 or 4 character, I'm not positive. Quinn's grinding on that desert square there has given him the experience lead. He is our only runner to have reached level 11. He has gone a little bit north of his grinding zone. He has found a cave, which is one of the exchange caves, which we won't be needing today. And he has found Cantlin. Kigalas has run into Charlock and decided to take a walk through the bottom floor. And then decided against it and outside it right out. Let's see if we will get a coordinates check from Quinn here momentarily, and we'll find out if anything interesting is going to be hidden on our world map today. Thou must go fight. That is the message we got from our coordinates guy, which tells us that there is nothing of interest hidden on a secret world map tile in this sea. So we are now in the situation where either the sword is underneath the spike tile in Hawksness, or it is in one of the chests in Charlock, potentially, or maybe one of those in the back of Garingham that Quinn walked on over and did not check. We have seen some cursed belts. I haven't been paying attention to the cursed belt count. That may be affecting his decisions on checking those. chest sitting there. Kigalas has found Cantlin. He is checking the shops. He found that there are no coordinates of interest. We have a silver shield purchased for Kigalas, so he now has the maximum defenses in all the land. He has Erdrick's armor and silver shield. He will be repelling a good portion of the map. He's running at 35 agility, which I think is relatively low for level 9. So that's why we're still seeing those decisions to pick up those early armors. Looks like they're paying off for Quinn. Quinn has found Hawk's Nest. That's our first sighting there. We have Kigalas. He's run into a golem and he has the flute. Let's see if he tries to take this down. That'll be a whopping 350 experience for him. He can get it down. That'll be tough to do without a heal spell, but potential with the flute. Here on Quinn's screen, we're about to find what's underneath the tile in Hawk's Nest. He turned around there. Looks like he's maybe going to grind a little bit. He looks like he probably wants to pick up a level. Is there one more level he's trying to pick up here? Yeah, he needs a few more Star Wyvern to pick up another level. He's hoping to... he's either walking back HP right now, or he's hoping to get a level to grab himself a heal spell. There is that level. 10 more power, 12 more hit points, and he does get the regular heal. One of the flags on this set, we are running heal, hurt before more. So we will see, we did see hurt very early. I believe we even started with that run, and then we saw hurt more come at level 5. So we will see our lower level hurt and heal spells come before the hurt and the hurt more spells. So we have seen heal finally at level 12. We will see heal more at some point after that. And as I was talking about the heal spell, I completely missed what Quinn did find underneath that spike tile. It is a green dragon. Green dragon is a nice grindable enemy find right now. We have the hurt mark spell. And I believe this is a stop spell green dragon. This green dragon seems to have roughly a 50% stop spell. Of course, stop spell will have no effect on our runners since they are all running Erdrick's armor. Excuse me, I misspoke again. Slamu again still has not picked up the armor. Quinn did find the sword underneath Hawk's Nest. So he has maxed out his equipment. He has the sword, he has the armor, he has the shield, and he has a nice grindable enemy with this green dragon. So here we are 25 minutes into the seed. He is grind and go, and he has his grind spot. This stop spell green dragon is going to be really nice for him. I imagine he will have it damage broken soon, if not already, because since he's rocking the strong armors. He is running low on resources. He's going to need a refill here in a minute. Looks like he may try to walk back some HP. Slamu has returned home. He is going to pick up his... He's going to finish off that Star Wyvern quick, and he is now ready to pick up the armor, it seems. Kigalas is doing a deep grave dive. I do not believe we've seen the last two chests at the bottom of grave yet. The top of it was full of gold, gold, gold. The 3 chests at the top. There are 2 more chests to check. He's already got one of them. I see he's on the... I believe it's he's on the 4th floor of Garingham now, of the grave of Garingham now. I did not see what was in chest 4, but he is closing in on chest 5. Quinn Patrick, even with no resources, is still seeing how many green dragons he can sneak out of this low HP MP situation he's in, and it seems to be working out for him. There's a lot of stop spell casts, and he is at 4,500 XP right now. He has a strong experience lead on the rest of the field, and this green dragon is just melting repeatedly. Quinn finally does go down. ic finds himself back in coal. He has enough gold if he's going to buy one of those expensive shields. He hasn't seen the silver shield for sale yet. Quinn is now gone to the basement of Tangible. He finds the grave, and consistent with his prior decision to ignore standard chests, he decides to not even enter the grave at all. There's nothing there for him to find. Maybe a fighter's ring would be the only thing to help him at this point with his stats. I don't believe he's seen Sharlock yet, though, so he's still looking for that. Looks like he's going to Swamp here. He's going to go maybe grind on the Red Dragon on the Swamp Spike instead of the Green Dragon. The Red Dragon will give him more experience per roughly triple the experience that one Green Dragon will, but they will be tougher kills. Looks like Slamu has found the Green Dragon in Hawksness, and as I say that, ic has also found Hawksness. These two runners will be picking up their swords, if they haven't already, very soon. So we have ic and Slamu running in tandem here, both with a strong set of resources and likely going to kill a bunch of these green dragons here and move that experience meter up. And looks like Slamu did get to level 12 and finally got his heal spell. ic is still running with some herbs, but has to be concerned about how to replenish HP without the heal spell. But this green dragon casts enough stop spells, should be able to get a good number of kills out of here, and of course you'll see his heal spell. It looks like he's at level 12 now as well and has found his heal spell as well. Sleep spell on that red dragon down there for Quinn. I don't think we've seen that yet. That makes the grinding decision much easier. We don't want to be messing with a red dragon spike when the red dragon has sleep. The green dragon with the stop spell is a fantastic grinding choice. Surely we'll be seeing Quinn heading back to Hawksness to grind on that green some more. The stats are relatively high. We do have Dragon Lord ready HP. We are closing in on Dragon Lord ready strength, attack power. I believe 114 is what our top two runners are at. There we have the red dragon. Thank you for that. 50% sleep. 20%, 25% standard fire. So there's our fourth runner to find Hawksness. Kigalas has entered there. He will be picking up his Erdrick sword very shortly. and finding that juicy green dragon grind spot there. Quick stat check. Looks like Big Slamoo is at level 13 and has 127 attack power. Quinn is at level 14, one level ahead, and has 133 attack power. Those are both Dragon Lord ready numbers. Of course, the combination of attack power and HP and MP, they all kind of need to work in tandem to be able to figure out what is go mode, but we are... I think we are there, at least on Quinn's side. Slamoo's side is a little bit of a borderline case, but the one thing we're missing here is no one has Heal More. Heal More is, of course, going to be a mandatory prerequisite to any Dragon Lord fight, so we will be seeing all of our runners go to at least level 15. I suppose it's possible to kill the Dragon Lord without Heal More, but you're going to need to land 2 Hurt Mores. No, 3 Hurt Mores. Pretty unlikely. I believe that's a 1 in 3,200-ish chance, something like that, to land 3 Hurt Mores. Out of maybe 4 or 5 attacks, I suppose. It's pretty slim. Pretty slim. No one's going to be doing that. We're going to be needing Heal More. Three of our 4 runners are now grinding the Stop Spell Green Dragon in Hawksness. The strength came early, the hurt more came early, the hit points came early. So here we are 34 minutes in, and we have all 4 of our runners with Erdrick's Sword and Erdrick's Armor. 2 Shower Shields. And of course with Open Charlock, we can go take on the Dragon Lord anytime we'd like. But in order to beat him, we're going to need that Heal More spell. And we have not... The Twin is at level 14, and we have not seen it. I imagine we'll see Slamoo here. Going to join the rest of our runners in the Green Dragon Killathon that they are all having. Slamoo found himself in Swamp Cave. I'm not sure if he was going to try to check out the spike that was there and compare it to the Green Dragon spike he found earlier. Looks like a couple of our runners have left to go refill some resources. I know I am leaving here because I am low on MP, and I know I need Charlock. And I haven't found it yet. So I left a little early to hopefully give myself enough MP to get to a town. I'm also trying to hold on to gold a little bit here because I have not found a silver shield for sale. And I also haven't found Cantlin or Rim. So I am hoping to upgrade to a silver here. Not knowing how much it costs with Random Weapon Crisis, I am trying to avoid a death. I believe Kigalas is our only runner that has seen Charlock. There's a town on IC screen. I believe is that Cantlin? It is Rim. It is Rimulder. Here's where I'm going to go check, see if I can find a silver shield here. I believe I do find it here. 5 gold for the silver shield. Of course, in the vanilla game, the silver shield is 14,800 gold. Here with random weapon prices, silver shields can be had for pennies on the dollar. A mere 5 gil gets you the best shield in the entire land. So IC now has top equipment as well. I do see Quinn has reached 15, and no heal more there either. So all of our runners will be going to level 16. Level 16 will have the heal more. We are in the Dragon Warrior Randomizer. We are guaranteed to learn all spells. All 10 spells will be learned by level 16. So we have a maximum. The heal more rolled the maximum level that it could in this particular seed. All runners will be more than ready for Dragon Lord killing by the time they reach the heal more spell. There is Sharlock on Slamu's screen. He's going to dive it without heal more. Quick check of the hit spells. He says what he may be trying to do here, now that I see he's trying to fight this golem, I'm guessing he's doing a dive and grind here. He's going to try to hold on to. He has 88 MP. He has 11 heal mores in the tank, but the inability to cast it. So maybe he's doing a dive and grind, hopefully to grab 15 on the way down, and that he changes his mind. He took on that fight with that golem, burned up a couple of heals, opts against the dive and grind. Of course, he thinks that Slamu knows that heal more is either coming at 15 or 16. He does not know which. We, of course, know it's coming at 16, so the dive and grind likely would not work here. Having to get 2 levels on the way down and hold on to 11 heal mores would be tough to do. Now, you wouldn't need 11 heal mores to fight the Dragon Lord, but you would. What would you need here? With all this strength and hit points, we have the Death Necklace. I think 8 heal mores would be cutting it close. So he's going to grind the bottom floor, fighting swinging on stone men. I like to start off my stone men fight with 1 cast of the sleep spell, just to see if I can keep him asleep the whole time. Here we have Quinn. I believe this is Quinn's first sighting of Sharlock. Has he reached 16 yet? We are at 41 minutes. We are at level 15. He may be doing the dive and grind here. He knows he is 300 experience away from level 16 and heal more. So he is doing a dive and grind here. He is going to swing away on this golem. This golem will be enough to get him level 16 and heal more. And he will likely continue on his way down. And we are 41 minutes into a seed. Under 42 minutes into the seed, and we are looking at potentially sub 50 here finish for Quinn, assuming nothing goes awry on his way down. There's a Sharlock sighting for IC. That is his first Sharlock sighting. He is also at level 14. He's in a similar situation to Slamu right now, not knowing that Heal More will come at 16, thinking it may come at 15. IC needs... this will actually get him 15 here. So he will get the bad news that Heal More does not come. And I continue to dive here. I do opt for the dive and grind, knowing that my other stats are strong enough that I will be able to burn a couple of Heal Mores on the way down if I have to. I have a full onslaught of herbs. Actually, I changed my mind. Nope, I changed it again. Actually, what happened there, I remember what I was thinking right there. I got that level, and my max MP went from 88 to 95. So I thought, I know there's a town nearby right outside of Charlock. I said, do I go run out and get that last 7 MP? I thought I would for a second, and then I said, wait, 7 MP, that is not enough for one more Heal More. I'm going to go without it. So I am going for the dive and grind here. I believe the number is 9750 to get level 16. So about 1500 XP short there. We have Quinn has reached the bottom floor of Charlock. And this Dragon Lord fight should be a mere formality. We do have Kigalas here, who did a dive and grind as well at level 13, and is now grinding on the Golem spike right in front of the Dragon Lord. He has a ways to go. He's at 5,000 experience-ish. He's going to need... oh, let's see. He's going to need about 16 of those Golem kills to get to the Heal More spell. Actually, he goes and fights the Dragon Lord right now. Maybe, I'm guessing he has forgotten that he does not have the Heal More spell. And he has cursed himself with the Death Necklace. A good decision in most cases, but he is going to realize he does not have the Heal More spell. He's going to need to back out of this shortly. Quinn Patrick has taken out the Golem on the spike and is going to take on the Dragon Lord. He has 126. He herbs up and is ready for the Dragon Lord fight. So Quinn is in good shape here at a sub 50 finish. And Kigalas has just gotten the bad news. He does not have Heal More. He tries to land a hurt one on the Dragon Lord. The Dragon Lord sends him home. And he's cursed, and so Kigalas is now 1 HP and is walking a sad walk in the winter of Alfgard there. Rejected by his home. Rejected by the Dragon Lord. No way to heal himself. Looks like he's walking pretty well there. He will be able to get back to Hawksness and grind on the Green Dragon some. I'm sorry, I'm not keeping a count on Quinn's fight against the Dragon Lord. Barring a miss menu, he will be fine in this fight here and finish the Dragon Lord, and he is well on his way to taking a first place finish here. Slamu is grinding on the Green Dragon, trying to get his level 16. He needs about 5 or 6 more Green Dragon kills to get to that. And IC needs 750 more. He's found himself in... He needs 750 more experience. He's found himself in trouble here. Does not have Heal More and has found himself in a troublesome Axe Knight fight. Cannot heal himself. I do get away and I do herb up here. I think I temporarily forgot I did not have the Heal More spell there either. Did not want to risk a death right there. Wanted to... Basically, I'm just trying to stay alive and get to that 9750 number with the Heal More spell. Quinn has got to be getting close there. He's down to 23 MP. And there it is. There it is. Quinn has defeated the Dragon Lord. Sub 48 minutes. see if he casts the return spell. We're gonna... Congratulations, get your GGs out for Quinn here. He is about to go talk to the king. The king will offer him the land of Alefgard, which we will rightfully decline. And Quinn will take first place in Week 1, Group 5. Those 5 points will go to his totals. Of course, Winter League is, we're in the opening stages of Winter League. This is Week 1 of 5 weeks in the preliminary stages. We have 12 groups of runners. They will be, each runner will be in a race just like this with 4 players. First place gets 5 points, second place gets 3 points, third place gets 2, and fourth place gets 1 point. And those point totals will be used to decide who gets to go to the playoffs and continue on past Week 5. So IC is now reaching the bottom floors of Sherlock. He's in the U room right now, and now has about 9,600, 9,546. He needs about 200 more experience to get to, excuse me, to get to his Heal More spell, and he is there back attacked and slept by a red dragon who attacks and attacks and attacks, and IC is in trouble. He wakes and runs and gets immediately put back to sleep and sleeps. And that red dragon right there likely costing IC a second place finish. Rough set of luck there, but he'll immediately go right back. He's about 200 XP short of that Heal More spell, so surely he'll get that on the way down on this next fight. And as we say, Slamu has entered Sherlock as well. He has reached level 16, has his Heal More spell. Slamu is having a little trouble with this Stone Man here. 2 run fails against the Stone Man. I haven't seen our agility number in a while, but that seems like an unlikely... That seems like some bad luck there. But we're wearing Erdrick's armor. We'll be able to walk off those Stone Man hits in merely a screen or 2. I see. Ready for Sherlock. But, I think I'm deciding right here, I think I want to get that last level before entering Sherlock and go in with full MP versus the 95. 20 XP short now. I do go check this desert real quick. I want 1 more kill so I can get that level 16 and top off the stats. But I changed my mind. I'm like, I just need to go finish this seed. Level 16. HP and MP refill be darned. The stats are big enough. Kigalas has re-entered Hawksness. He's doing the Stone Man grind. He's at 7,500 XP. He's going to need about 12 of these green dragons to get his Heal More. Slamu on the U screen, walking across the dining room now, and is stopped by a werewolf there. IC has refilled. He is ducking into Sherlock. Barring a Sleep Block Red Dragon, again, both of our Sherlock runners on the top there should be able, should they reach the Dragon Lord, should be able to kill him as a mere formality. The stats are juicy right now. Both also have the Death Necklace, so we'll be rocking some attack power. I don't know if we hitting 150, but we'll be pushing it once the Death Necklace is donned. There is level 16 for IC. I'm just noticing here, it looks like Slamoo is Slamoo on maybe a little bit of a different build. His max HP is 134, so he's got a little bit higher agility and a little bit lower max HP, running a slightly different build there. Looks like Kigalas is running that build as well. So that's an interesting decision for this particular set of flags. With permanent repel, Slamoo has reached the Dragon Lord, by the way, the first form. Again, this fight should be a formality. That's an interesting decision to run with the higher long-term agility. So that would have been a shorter, lower agility in the short term. So that's, I think I like that decision, and I probably, had I thought about that before this seed, I probably would have gone with that build as well. Keeping your agility a little bit lower in the early game so that you can keep those enemies in your encounter field for longer. Blue Dragon sends Kigalas back home. He's about 600 shy. He's still cursed with his death necklace, but should be able to reach that humor spell very soon. So we have Slamoo fighting the Dragon Lord. ic on the Golem Spike. And ic has begun his Dragon Lord fight. And Slamoo has finished his. GG's to Slamoo, second place finish. He'll be talking to the king momentarily. So 2 runners finishing sub-hour. The jettiest of the jet seeds. The stats came early, the hurt more came early. The heal more came late. Gosh, could you imagine if what would our times be in this seed if heal more had appeared at, say, level 13? There's our Dragon Lord stats on the screen. 151 HP today. Yeah, we would have seen some times sub 40, I think, had we had heal more at an earlier level, at roughly about go time. Again, this is a vodcast. This race was all ran last night. Our restreamer, Absolute Eric, has so kindly grabbed the 4 separate individual streams that we all recorded last night and put them all together for us. So that's why we have this broadcast here for you tonight. Much appreciation for that. And all the rest of us in the booth here, or all the rest of my assistants in the booth here as well with the tracking. Xylanor and Cerno. ic has finished his Dragon Lord fight, is now back at Tanagal, about to talk to the king. 3 runners finishing sub-hour. And here we have Kigalas. Kigalas has entered Sharlock at level 15. I believe the dive and grind can be done here. Yeah, he's about 100. This werewolf may get him to level 16 and heal more. Not quite. Needs one more kill. Oh, that heal spell on those werewolves. Minor annoyance. And there's heal more for Kigalas. So imagine he'll be finishing up here soon as well. Ooh, we have a close call here with Kigalas. I wasn't paying attention. I was over, of course, reading the chat on Twitch, and I wasn't paying attention to what happened there, but he did get away from that armored knight. And is going to walk off his injuries. Hopefully doesn't run into trouble there. I do not know what his herb count is at. But bold strategy to walk that off with armored knights floating around. And of course, red dragons as well with sleep. As I see, so unfortunately figured out that those red dragons can get you. We have a bottom floor reached by Kigalas. This Axe Knight's giving him a little bit of trouble, blocking his run. Look, he's running from all enemies at this point. No, the killing... No more killing of enemies is needed. There, Kigalas does decide to dip into his batch of herbs, and he finds a red. This should be okay. And he gets away. He gets away. He burns a heal spell. He has a couple of those to burn before he starts going into his hurt metals. He has 11 heal mores, and there is that sleep spell from the red dragon, that dangerous sleep spell. He wakes up right away and tries to run, fails, right back to sleep. And there he goes again. This is... Red Dragon kills, claims another. The fun police have ended the fun. A second time for our runners here. The Red Dragons with sleep. The fun police are even less fun than normal when they have that. Of course, they do have sleep in the vanilla game, but they also have weak breath, I believe. I think they have weak breath in this one too. So we've kind of we have vanilla red dragons in this seed. Any trackers around? Can we bring up the red dragon on screen? I'm curious. It's very vanilla. I believe they have the same skills as they do in vanilla. Thank you, thank you. That looks like... I hope I'm recalling the vanilla game accurately, but I think that's right. Kigalas has found himself back in Sharlock one more time. We're going to give that Dragon Lord one more fight here. Barring another Red Dragon disaster, this should be a formality. On to basement 3. We have an AK-47. Of course, AK-47s and Red Dragons, and a back-to-back. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. The Armored Knight claims Kigalas this time. Of course, Armored Knights and Red Dragons, famously hard to run from in this seed. We do have the Mercy Rule on, where the 4th run and there we do have Kigalas. Kigalas has thrown in the towel. The Charluck has gotten the best of him for today. We have completed our run here. As I was saying, the Mercy Rule is on, so we are guaranteed to get away after 4 runs. We are guaranteed to get away on the 4th run attempt. But yeah, that is some nasty Charluck from Kigalas there. He, ironically, at level 13, he was able to make it down to fight the Dragon Lord. Of course, without Healmore, that didn't go so well. And then 3 more dives to Charluck after that at much higher levels with much higher stats, and he gets his night cut short each time. That's rough. That is a rough go. Anything else here? Anybody wants to any other? I've got the Twitch chat open if anybody wants to see any enemies here or anything. Otherwise, I think we are ready to shut this stream down for the evening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for there's our lovely green dragon with the 50% stop spell. That is a juicy grinding enemy. Thank you for pulling that up. Thanks to all the folks in the chat watching along. Thanks to our folks in the booth here. Thank you, Absolute Eric, for the restream. And thank you to the trackers, Cherno and Xylanor. I am ic10as, your 2nd place finisher in this race. And I will, I'm sorry, I was a 3rd place finisher. I misspoke there, I apologize. But yeah, thank you for everything. I'll sign off, and we'll see you guys again in week 2 of Winter League, which starts on Monday. We'll see, I believe on Sunday we'll have our week 2 group announcements, which again will be random. And I will see you then. There are a couple races tomorrow if you want to tune in tomorrow. I think there's a couple groups going. I do not have those times in front of me, but yeah, Destiny has set up a raid for us, so thank you. Thank you for that, Destiny, and I'll be signing off. Appreciate it, everybody. Thank you.